The business queen, worth tens of billions, disguised herself as a beggar to test the character of two potential daughters-in-law. As soon as she landed at the airport, she spotted one of the candidates already waiting. She walked up to greet her, but the woman looked her up and down, instantly assuming she was there to beg for money. She insulted her on the spot, and even mistook another well-dressed woman as the business queen. Watching their arrogance, Mary crossed this woman off her list immediately. Meanwhile, the assistant informed the female CEO that the person they were supposed to pick up had already been taken. As they looked around in confusion, Mary caught sight of the CEO and instantly liked her demeanor. To test her character, Mary pretended to be knocked over by the CEO. The CEO rushed to apologize and checked if she was okay. Mary then claimed her leg was broken. Her son was old and still unmarried, and the family couldn't afford medical bills. The CEO hesitated briefly, then took out her bank card and handed Mary her entire savings of $5 million. The assistant was furious, insisting Mary was a scammer, and reminded the CEO the company was on the verge of bankruptcy. But the CEO calmly reassured Mary, saying the money was a gift from the heart. Little did she know, Mary was actually the business queen herself, and this act had proven the CEO's kindness. Mary immediately offered to help. The assistant scoffed at her, but Mary grabbed the company file and accurately pointed out 3 major issues. She then confidently declared the CEO was lucky to have met her, and that she could save the company. The CEO was stunned. At that moment, the assistant received a call, informing them of an emergency at the company. The board demanded the CEO return immediately. Just as she was about to leave, she turned and invited Mary to come along. Back at the company, the CEO introduced 3 successful investors from New York, who had promised to help. Her father was delighted, but the investors stated a condition: whoever helped the company would marry the CEO. Her father was outraged, reminding them she was to be the daughter-in-law of the business queen. But the men scoffed, saying the queen hadn't helped them yet, and now only they could offer assistance. The father realized they were making threats, but they didn't care. They were after both the CEO's abilities and her status. Facing the looming bankruptcy, the CEO reluctantly agreed. Despite her father's protests, she stood firm and revealed her biggest regret was never becoming the queen's daughter-in-law and never getting to learn from her. Then she asked the investors to proceed with their plan. Watching all this, Mary had to suppress her anger. Soon the investors took control, but when their plan was put into action, it caused a $100 million loss. The CEO panicked. Even the investors couldn't believe the result. They stepped in again, but still failed. The father was heartbroken. Just then, Mary stepped forward and offered to help save the company. The father asked who she was. The CEO explained that Mary could help them through the crisis, but everyone doubted her. Mary felt sorry for their short-sightedness, but the investors continued mocking her, accusing her of trying to marry off the CEO to her son. Mary directly admitted it, then asked the CEO if she was willing, for the sake of the company's future. The CEO agreed without hesitation. Mary then asked her to hand over all her assets. Even then, the CEO stood by her decision. Mary was deeply impressed and immediately implemented her recovery plan. As the plan unfolded, everyone was stunned by what they saw.